Your Excellency, the President of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Your Excellency, the President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, all protocols observed. Your Excellencies, this was the 4th edition of Piny Luo, and it was like no other, because it was the first time since 1953 when Jaramogi Oginga Odinga led LUOS in the then East Africa, LUOS from Kenya, LUOS from Uganda, LUOS from Tanzania, to unite. Many years later, more than 6 decades, this year, the Right Honorable Prime Minister decided to extend what Jaramogi had started. And this year, we were not confined to the 3 countries, former 3 countries of East Africa. Because in this Piny Luo, Your Excellencies, we had the Shilluk and the Chol from South Sudan. We had the Anywa and Shilluk from Ethiopia. We had the Luo of North Mara, Tanzania here. And we had the biggest delegation, Your Excellencies, from Uganda, where we had the Padola, complete with your own defense minister, right here, Your Excellencies. We had the Achol, from whom we got keynote speakers. We had the Alur. We had the Lango. We had the Kumam. We had LUOS from DRC Congo that has the highest population. And we had LUOS from as far away as Chad and Central African Republic. Our theme was the spirit of the Luo nation. Luo unity in diversity and LUOS in the diaspora. During those 2 days, Your Excellencies, we went back to what our forefathers knew how to do best. We played a jua. We did a man, which is wrestling. We went to boat racing at Witch Loom along Lake Victoria. We played football. We ate Luo traditional cuisine, from aluru to ayuer to all kinds of vegetables. And this year, the Honorable Prime Minister told us that since we are inviting all LUOS, we have to come to our great ancestor, Ramogi Ajuang, and Your Excellencies have been to his homestead up the hill, because it was the spirit of the Luo nation. And that theme was basically saying that we are one people, even as we belong to different nations. So we are LUOS, but we are also Kenyans. We are LUOS, but we are also Ugandans. We are LUOS, but we are also Tanzanians. We are LUOS, but we are also South Sudanese. We are LUOS, and we are also Congolese. So let nobody say that we were excluding. We are just a multinational group. And we were celebrating that we are LUOS, as LUOS would say, 111. But we were also admitting that because of the colonial boundaries that put us in different countries, and that is now stable, we also belong to different nations. And that diversity and unity was for us to say, we know where we came from, we know where we are, and we are Africans. Lastly, Your Excellencies, we looked at ourselves through our keynote speakers, and we said, what is the identity of a Luo? What is it that if you look at, you'll say, I'm a Luo? And we ended up with one word in Luo, kitwa. Our character. That what it is that you, when you see, you can say, Jaluo. Quest for truth, quest for social justice, cosmopolitanism. We are not parochial. We don't exclude. We embrace. We welcome. We fight for the good, whether within us or within the nation. And nobody can deny that whenever Luos are, they fight for the national good. And therefore we say that as Luos, if we are to lose that character and adopt a shauri yako attitude, then we will have lost our moral code as a people. Because wherever we have gone, from Bahr el Ghazal to the Great Lake that the colonialists made us call Lake Victoria, but we know as Namlolwe, because that's what our ancestors divined. That as we migrated from Bahr el Ghazal, when we finally reach the big lake that has no end, that's where we shall settle. And those Luo communities I've mentioned, all are settled along the lake. And therefore we remorse and said in one running call, and Jokarnyanam Nuahu Kodauru, joy! 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 And we concluded that this time we shall follow, Your Excellencies, what you started in supporting Raila Odinga for the Pan-African cause. And we said, we are following you. We are supporting him, not because he's a Luo, but because he's somebody who has proven that he can surmount challenges. We are following, not because he's an East African, but because he has demonstrated that daunting tasks need those who have a proven record. We are following, as was suggested, that we shall have a Pan-African Convention of LUOS in 2026, that he is a Pan-Africanist. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm so sorry, there were some MPs here whom I didn't recognize. I ask all the members of parliament who are present, please just stand up and be appreciated. They are quite a number.